Hey y'all, it's Jewel the Dime here, back again with another reading, and we're about to look into the situation of Virgo. All right, so I'm gonna light my sage. Y'all know the routine. I've already done this, I've already done that. This would be this. Lighting my sage, cleansing my energy, pre shuffling, cleansing the energy of the cards. All right, let's get into it. Before we start, I don't own the music in the background. It might be a little bit noisy in here because it's the weekend. I'm doing laundry, and my laundry room is like right. I'm looking right at it, and the washer machine or the washing machine and the dryer are going right now. So my music is up a little bit louder than normal to try to drown out that noise. Listening to flowetry. Got a good little smoke going. So how's everybody doing? Y'all good? I'm good. I've been in the house all day long. Got the nerve to have on a fur. I've been in the house all day long. Ooh, Virgo. Is that me or you? Cooking and cleaning and such things. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Oh, Lord, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't bring my water around here. I'm getting thirsty. Wow, Virgo. The only friend I have in the world, I call her my baby mama. Long story. I'll get into that with y'all next time she come back down. We'll do a video and we'll talk about, you know, our story and why she's such a blessing in my life. But I'm just seeing this reading and I thought about her when this card pulled out. Or I'm thinking about her when I pulled out this card because she's a Virgo. And it just made me smile thinking about her. Alrighty, so Virgo, what we got going on here, energy surrounding your situation is the Garden and the Gate, the Healer of Ages in reverse, the Door to Romance, and the Contract card. So I want to start with the Healer of the Ages in reverse because I'm not getting how it correlates with everything else. I'm understanding the bottom half of this reading, but that card being up there in reverse is kind of throwing me for a loop. All right, reversed. When reversed, the Healer of the Ages indicates that you've been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. You may be in the midst of some physical trouble or just feeling as though you're losing energy, but this card is telling you that there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. Take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. Whether you're facing mental, emotional, physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon the Healer of the Ages to bring his energy to the issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or hurting space. Repeat this meditation and be patient, yet also know that divine love can heal you in the blink of a belief. Affirmation. The powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. Okay, Virgo? So that's a good word. So, okay. So it lets me know that you're feeling out of sorts about something in regards to your life, something that you need to heal from on a deeper level, and you may or may not be addressing it. Or if you are addressing it, you may not be putting as much attention to it as it probably needs. And like the end of the reading said, like deeper healing can come within the blink of a belief. So whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, if you just believe that you are healed and do the work, you know what I'm saying? Allow yourself the time to breathe and the actual time to heal and mend. If you believe it, it's done. You know, you count it as done, you know. Okay, so moving on from that. We got the Garden and the Gate, Door to Romance, and the Contract. So it's looking to me like you may be holding yourself back from, you know, getting out there, I guess, on the dating scene. Or reserving yourself for someone who, you know, you may be in dealings with. Maybe, you know, with the Contract card here, maybe you're holding yourself for this person for commitment, or maybe they're doing that for you or with you. But the Garden and the Gate is just basically saying, like, you know, you've created this world for yourself inside of this gate, but you never leave outside of the gate. You never go any further than the gate to actually see what is out there. And the Door to Romance is just telling me, like, you are either in love and you're waiting for commitment, or you're ready for love, and the door to your heart is open, and you would like a relationship. You want to be in contract with somebody. So whether that's deep commitment or marriage, you want that for yourself, but you're not taking a step, out of that gate to actually go get it. That's what that's telling me. So then we have the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, like, you want to be in love. You want a real life commitment, probably marriage. So maybe, I don't know if that person is in your life already, or, if you're just single and you're just chilling and you want love and you're thinking of love, probably praying for love, but you have to go out there and not necessarily look for love. But it's a song. It's a song back in the day. It's a guy, he's rapping about money though. But I use it in respect of relationships. He says, no money truck is gonna pull up to the front door and just give me the money. No romance, no love, no commitment is going to just come to your front door. Like no person, male or female, is gonna just walk up to your door realistically, and just like you've never met them before, you don't have a history with them or whatever. No person is just gonna knock on your door and say, you know what, I've been waiting on you, I've been praying for you, the love of my life, like, and I'm ready to get down on bended knee right now and propose marriage to you because God sent me to your doorstep. And if that did happen, 9 times out of 10, you probably freak out, like, who the hell are you? So, you got to get out there and you got to see what's going on, what the world has to offer. And then the next card we have is the flirt card. It says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So it coincides with this. Like, you have to go and put yourself out there in the world and just lightheartedly flirt because you're ready for love, as India Ari says, and you're probably ready for marriage. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so then next we have the cooperation instead of competition card. And it says, what's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So I'm going to go ahead and break that down. For the person who's out there, waiting for someone to commit to them, maybe this person is seeing other people, maybe they're just non-committal or whatever, but it's giving me the impression maybe they're seeing other people and you feeling the need to actually have to compete. What's yours is yours. What God has for you is for you. You do not have to compete for the affection of someone else. I mean, for the affection of someone. You do not have to compete for it, So I'm taking the cooperation as cooperating with yourself and knowing, like, I have unlimited abundance for myself and for others. And if someone's putting me in a position to where I feel the need to have to compete with other people for their affection, I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Then we have face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that, in fact, I'm going to start that sentence over because clearly I'm not being the best reader right now. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released those doubts. Okay, so that's just, a little jewel being dropped for the Virgo in terms of finance. If you are feeling fearful in regards to your finances and everything, first of all, you have to acknowledge that fear. You have to acknowledge it. And that's the only way that you can defeat it. Because if you have a fear that's just lingering like in the back of your mind and you're not trying to address it, you're not acknowledging it, it can overcome your thoughts and it can defeat you. So acknowledging it is the first step. And then controlling it and getting rid of that fear. Because like this says, you have abundance, unlimited abundance. So there's no need to fear. There's no need to fear whatsoever. And if you're at a moment in life where you're struggling, You know, everybody has that moment. Everyone goes through that. So, you know, once you face that fear, acknowledge it, you know, do the work to overcome any financial obstacles that you're having right now. You'll get to see your abundance. I do not like these little cheap lighters. My cousin gave it to me though, so I'm gonna take it, but I can't stand it. Give me a big lit, like big. Okay, Virgo, I hope y'all are receiving that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start clarifying. This has been a beautiful reading right here, probably the best thus far, and it's easy. Hold on. The drop card. It's okay, Virgo. You're going to get right in the financial. You have the power to turn it around. Heal yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Just go ahead and start that healing. I feel like you need some loving, you know. I hate to say it, I'm hearing the word sexual healing. I don't know, maybe you need a massage, maybe you need to rub down, like you just needing some affection right now to give you a boost in your energy. Get some of that stress off your chest if you're feeling a way, you know, about financial issues. Yeah. Okay. So, clarifying the garden and the gate card, we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So what that's telling me is, of course, this is what you want. It's evident in the reading, throughout the whole reading. This is what you want. But you're on your head and you're probably not making the best decision by staying in this gate. You know, you need to turn yourself upright and make a decision to go out the gate and see what the world has to offer to you as far as love. So I don't know if you're single. I don't know if you're just, you know, reserving yourself for the person that you're dealing with. But if that's what you're doing, reserving yourself for the person that you're dealing with, and you're wanting commitment and it hasn't come yet and you just keep holding on and holding on, that's probably not the best decision. Clarifying the healer of ages in reverse, we have the Four of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. Again, you're waiting on something. You're waiting on an offer, but you know, somewhere deep in your heart, you know that this is not it. You know, if you're single, you know that waiting around for the love of your life to come knock on the door is not going to happen. Somewhere deep in your heart, in your intuition, you know that if you're reserving yourself for somebody that you're dealing with, you know deep in your heart that you're just going to be waiting, you know? You know deep in your heart, but the High Priestess is in reverse because it's like you're ignoring your intuition. And that's why the Healer of Ages is in reverse, because it's like through your intuition, God is trying to communicate to you. Like, how long are you going to wait? Do you want to wait forever for this? Do you want to sit in the house and just dream of love and think of love and not take that step to go out and flirt a little bit and extend your energy to others, because I know that you want love. You praying to me. I know your heart. I know your mind. You telling me that you want love, but you sitting around just waiting for it and not stepping out of that gate. That's not going to make it happen, and you know it. If you're waiting on somebody to get right, you're just going to be waiting, and you know it. And God is trying to communicate that to you through your intuition, and you know that already. And again, this could be vice versa. Maybe the Virgo's waiting on somebody, or maybe the Virgo was single and wants to, find love and find commitment, but they're not stepping out of that gate. Or maybe someone who Virgo is dealing with is waiting on Virgo to make a commitment and they're not doing it. Or maybe there's someone out there for you, Virgo. Your soulmate is waiting on you, but you won't step out of the gate. And it's like they're just waiting on Virgo. And Virgo's in the house like, oh my gosh, I want love, I want a family, I want commitment, I want all of this. And the person that's for you is out there for you. But because you won't come out of the house, they have to wait as well. That's just the energies that I'm getting in regards to the situation. But then we have the Door to Romance card. And it's clarified with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords. You are making a bad decision and keeping yourself bound, whether it's being bound to the house, bound to I'm not ready to date, I don't want to go out into the dating scene yet, being bound to somebody, or again vice versa. Maybe they're bound to you, and however it goes, it's not the best decision. And you know this. Intuitively, you know this, and God is trying to communicate this to you, but you're not listening. You have to listen. Clarifying the contract card, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? So like I was saying, whether it's somebody that the Virgo is waiting on, or, someone's waiting on the Virgo, God has something for you. But because of your decisions that you're making to keep yourself in this gate and not step out and go explore your romantic feelings, the feelings that you have of wanting commitment and wanting love, and going to just do a little lighthearted flirting to put yourself back on the dating scene, you will not receive it, because you're keeping yourself into the gate. And then for the person who's with somebody, whether it's the Virgo who doesn't want to leave somebody out in the cold, or someone doesn't want to leave the Virgo out in the cold, you're keeping yourself bound to this relationship because you don't want to feel like the bad guy. Somebody doesn't want to feel like the bad guy for leaving you. It's not benefiting anybody. It's not benefiting anybody, because you're missing out. I feel, and I'm hearing this, you're missing out on a blessing by keeping yourself bound, whether you're bound to a person or whether you're just bound to the thought of, I'm not ready to date, I don't want to go out there, but you want love. So how does that work? How does that work? Meanwhile, going back to the healing, if you're being bound to a pain, maybe past pain or something, and that's why you're not ready to date, do the healing. Because after you do this healing and you get ready to go back into the world and find someone for you, they'll come. They'll come. So I asked to answer the question that would be on the heart of the mind of the Virgo for January 2019, and I got abundance. And I feel like this is what God has for you. This is an Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift straight from God, full of abundance, financial abundance, love, family, everything that you desire, that you don't have to compete for because it's yours, because God gave it to you. So Virgo, I hope that you receive that. That's what I have for you for the month of January, year 2019. This is Jula the Dawn signing out. Sending kisses your way. Y'all be blessed.